Hey guys, welcome to today's video, part 2 of my visit here to Bang Chang. And I'm staying in a different hotel than the one I stayed in part 1. I just sort of try and bring you some different options and show you where different places are if you do choose to come up. Right now I'm at the Pattaya Beach Resort, which is here right behind me. Very colourful, very colourful, probably one of the most colourful resorts I've stayed in. And it's a big place. Look, there's a couple of big towers here. I've got to say, I've been in and had a quick look before we go in and do the video, and I've got to say I'm very impressed with it. It really is much better than I thought. I paid 1,325 baht for the night, and you'll see the room in a second. And there's a lot of facilities here, swimming pool, saunas, gymnasiums, big restaurant, everything else. So let's go take a look, and I'll show you my hotel for today before we then head off and go and check out some of the beaches. And this evening I'm going to drag my sorry ass back to over to where the MC Sports Bar is and all around that street there, and go and have a few more vodka sodas. Right, let's show you the hotel first. The only thing I don't like about this camera, and I said it before, is the wind. I know you can hear the wind in this, which is I might get a little bit of foam and stick it over the end. Got any ideas how to stop the wind? Because you can't get any wind protectors on the microphone. So if you've got any ideas, please share them with me, how I can stop the wind. Right, so if you come here in a car or motorbike, down there, if you follow it down there, there's an underground car parking, and reception is just here around the right. Now on the left hand side there's the restaurant. In the morning you get breakfast, and in the evening they do full range. I'll show you the menu in the room. As you can see, it's nice and big and spacious. And over there, that's our reception there. And I've got to say the check-in was very easy. Both ladies spoke very good English, very helpful. Going to organise me a taxi to take me back into town later on. And you've got a sun terrace out here, so if you want to sit outside and enjoy the views, and when I show you my view, wait till you see the view I got me in my bedroom. Happy days. But so you got a nice big terraced area, and down there there's a soi that leads up to one of the beaches I want to show you in this video. And there's the front building, and I have got a sea view balcony as well, which is nice. But you can see it's big. It's decent, and like I say, there's a lot of facilities here. So got a gymnasium, got saunas, swimming pool, and I noticed earlier on when I first got here that people had started putting their towels out. That reminds me of when I was younger. You know, we used to go on the 1830s holiday. You used to go down in the morning, there was about 8 million towels been put out, saving their seats. But here, as you can see, this is a swimming pool. There's a few towels on the old deck chairs there, and the old sunbeds. But I think, looking at it, I'm not sure, but when you see the apartment, it wouldn't be surprising to me if this was for long-term stays as well. And I'll show you why when we get in. But over here is the gymnasium. When I first got here, there's quite a few people in there. I think it's relatively empty now. But it's got all the basic stuff in there, so you've got all the free weights, you've got the machines and everything, and the running mills there. So if you want to come down and exercise in the morning, good morning. Hello. If you want to exercise, then you've got no excuses not to do it. And I'm staying in the first block, which is this one here. I'm going to jump in the lift. We'll head up. I'm on the 6th floor, which is good. There's only 7 floors in the building. I'm on the 6th one. And, hello. Right, 6th floor. Let's go up. But like I say, you know, I think it's really nice for the money. I was quite surprised when you see the room. I think you'll be very surprised. I need to go and have a shave. I was going to do my no shave for 28 days or 30 days, sorry, starting in January. I'm going to have to postpone that to do it in February. I can't explain the reasons why. But you just have to wait until February. I'm going to do a no shave, so I'm going to completely grow my hair and put to bed the myth that I'm bald. People say you're bald, Trevor. I'm like, no, I'm not. Right, I'm staying in here, and it's a key card. And have a look at this, guys. How's this for a room? And I think when you look at the room, it's got a lot of things that I'm really impressed with. So, for instance, you've got the fridge, washing sink. This is what I'm saying. I think this might be for long-term stays. Lots of storage room up there. Comes with a kettle and cups. And there's my hat. That doesn't come with the room, sadly. Although maybe I should do. Maybe I should give a hotel loads of hats and say, please put them in for your guests. This time I've got an in-room safe. The last place I stayed at didn't have that, but this one does. But the actual, you know, You've got a lounge area, a TV, air conditioning, a large bed, and the bed's nice. I've had a little play. It's nice and soft, not a hard bed at all. Intercom there for reception down to get you some food up. They'll do food deliveries, toilet and shower. Little workstation, which is perfect for me because I'm going to get my laptop out in a minute and start doing my work. And then look at this for a view. And this threw me. I thought this was a mirror originally, but it's not. It's just a hole in the wall. But I thought it was a mirror. But here's my view. And as you can see, that's not too shabby. That's a decent view there. And I'm going to take us up. You see right in the far distance there, on the corner there where the boats are. I'm going to take us up to that beach. Have a look around there. Seems to be a rooftop bar over there. I'm not sure what that one is. And there's a bird's eye view of our swimming pool. And over there, if you watch part one, I was on the Pattaya pier. That is the pier. That's the pier that I walked across. And that's where we were in part one. So yeah, all in all, I think that's pretty decent, guys. I don't know what you think, but for 1,325 baht, I think that's decent. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off doing a few things, and then I'm going to take you up to some of the piers. I want to go to this really nice. I've never been there before. I hope it was as good as the one I had yesterday. Not yesterday, in the part one. It was yesterday, but it's in part one's video. I hope the food's as good there. But it's a crab restaurant meant to be top drawer, so we'll go and see that one. And I want to show you some of these beaches. And again, later on tonight, we'll go head over and see if there's anything different happening that was happening there when I was up there last. All right, I'll be back in a second. So first point of call is Pattaya Beach. If you look on the map now, you'll see where I am. I'm just down by the Chinese shrine, and I thought I'd just come down this part first and show you what's ahead. So as you can see, here's the beach. And one thing that I've noticed a lot about these areas is they really aren't geared up for tourists. You know, there's very little in terms of deck chairs and stuff like that. Well, there's none here, as you can see. And I think to myself, you know, when people come up here, particularly if you're on a holiday, and you know, you are looking to relax and chill out on the beach, you're going to need something, aren't you? There's a lot of the food stalls here, but this is just geared up for literally nothing, just walking. And don't know, a bucket and spade there. You left your spade behind, whoever that was. And over there in the far side, that is the Chinese shrine, which we're going to have a look at in a second. I've never been in this, so I don't know what to expect. One thing that does concern me, and I'm going to show you this bit in a minute, and I noticed it when I arrived on my motorbike. The river leads into the sea, or the sea leads into the river, whichever way around it is, I'm not sure. But anyway, the point being is it's really, really dirty. And you know, if you're going to swim, if you really are going to come out here and swim, and you know you're going to get yourself out in the sea, well, maybe you want to reconsider when I show you this. In fact, I don't know if you can see it there. Look over there. See where the gentleman stood now? Look how far you can see that. You see that murky, cloudy water? I'll explain why that is in just a second. And like I say, I don't really know why it's doing that all, but it's really not very nice. But anyway, let's have a look over here. And this is a nice thing, you know, hopefully this wind's not too strong, but this is a nice thing about when you come out, you know, come and explore and try different areas, have a look around different places. It really is well worth exploring and having a look about. I don't know what's going on now. There's mum with her pups. I really need to figure out some way of trying to minimise the wind. It really is not good. Yeah, feeding time. I don't want to disturb the dogs, but let me go down this way. I want to show you what I mean. So the old puppies having their feed, bless them. Got to be careful when you get near dogs, especially if they're mothers. They got their babies with them. They get very protective. But look at this. You know, look at that down there. And that goes out into the sea. And you know, naturally, you can't swim in that. That'd be ferocious. But let's go and have a look at this Chinese shrine. Like I say, guys, you know, giving a good old tug on them nipples, bless her. Fair play. But like I say, I've never been in this, so I don't know what to expect. I actually don't even know what it's for, to be honest. But there's nothing new there, is there? You know what I'm like. Yeah, you'll get a better view of what's going in the sea. Yeah, have a look at that. Who fancies a dip in there? I know one thing, I certainly don't. Ugh. And as I say, look, you know, it's going straight out there into the sea. So I don't know how far down that way you'd have to go before the sea's clean enough to swim in. I don't know how that works, truthfully. Anyway, not to worry, I'm not going to go swimming today, so I've done my camera testing underwater. Look at this, look, this disrepair. Really could do with smartening that up. I don't even know if this is meant to be even an active tourist attraction. It can't be really, can it? It's just been left to be overgrown. The town, I'll put it over there. Your apartments. Nice view for the apartment though, to be fair. It's sat there on your balcony. That's your view. The old big container ship right in the very front there in the far distance. I'd love to have a go on one of them. I know it sounds daft, but I'd love to see. It's like they're out at sea for months and months, and you know, they must have their own little world in there. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if they've got bars and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'd love to explore a big container ship. I bet it'd be fascinating. Maybe some of the guys watching this, maybe you work on the container ships. Let me know, guys. What's it like on there? What's all the amenities? You know, do you have gymnasiums? What do you have on there? Because obviously you're on there for a long, long time. Just take my shoes off 1 second. Okay. All right. Well, not really sure what I'm even meant to be showing you here, to be honest. Oh well. There are other beaches that I want to show. I want to check out that crab for my lunch. There's Big Buddha. Now this I do know about. So what they do here is you stand here and you've got to try and toss a coin. If it goes in the centre of his belly button, that's considered incredibly good luck. And the bells, they ding. If you go to the Big Buddha statue in Pattaya at Pratunat Hill, there's a long line of bells. Again, another ceremony, you'll ding the bells for good luck. And I don't think there's much there. No, that's pretty much done and dusted, isn't it? Alright, well at least I tried. And what we'll do now is I'll jump on my trusted motorbike and let's go and find another beach, see what's going on elsewhere. So here's the reason why the sea is so murky, is this. I just come out the other end, got onto the main road, and that is what is leading down into the sea. So obviously over there you can see all the mud just sliding down, and away it goes. I don't know what why they've done that. No idea. Any ideas, guys? Why is that happening? Looks like a disused quarry, but whatever it is, all this is just flowing back out into the sea. And I'm guessing when the tide comes in, it will just wash more and more away, and eventually all of that in front of us there will just gradually, I guess, just slip down and be carried out to sea. Don't know, but anyway, that's what I found. So now I'm down at Rin Beach, Rayong, and just want to show you this place. Surprise Rayong, it says Nam Rin Beach. Nam Rin Beach is a peaceful and quiet beach with 845 metres of shoreline. The slight slope of the shore also allows underground water to seep down to the sea. Standing at the end of the beach are marble sculptures of 5 manatees. Okay, we'll go and check that out. Doesn't say which end though, left or right. The beach is white with fine sands and clear water, therefore the perfect place to swim in, relax and stroll along the beach filled with washed up beautiful corals. Okay, well that sounds inviting. So at the end, standing at the end of the beach are marble sculptures. Well, where? 5 manatee. I don't know what a manatee. What's a manatee? Is that something to do with fish? I ain't got a clue. And he's chilled out there. Look, bless him, busting out some Zeds. I went to see a pharmacy while I was here, and she gave me some herbal sleeping tablets. Yesterday, I managed to get 6 hours sleep, which is unbelievable for me. Right. Okay. Well, there's the beach. I have to say it does look quite nice. However, at the far end, well, where? I don't want to walk all out there for nothing. That's like defeating the object. I'm going to jump on my motorbike, I think. And where's these washed up corals? I can't see no washed up corals, can you? But there's some Thai people there in the far distance, sitting down there enjoying their lunch, and there's public toilets there. So I don't know. I'm going to need to jump on my bike and go and find these whatever they were called. Can't remember what they were called now. Anyway, them 5 things. No idea. Why do I get myself in these situations? Honestly, I never, see, this is the problem, I never plan things. I never plan, I just wing it on a prayer. And I guess maybe that's the attraction of my videos, is that if you were to do this, you'd be in just the same situation I'm in. I don't want to jazz it up and gloss it up as being a video that's perfect, because it ain't, is it? You know what I mean? I'm lost. Well, I'm not lost, I just don't know what end of the beach to go to, but I'm gonna get on my bike and go up there. I'm not gonna walk that. And one thing I just did, riding my bike to come up to make this part, was I was going along the road, there was an elderly man dragging a sack with a hoe for the ground, and I mean, he must have been in mid to late 70s, maybe even a bit older than that, and just scratching around with cans. And so I stopped and gave him 300 baht, wished him a good day. You know, it's times like that we appreciate just how lucky we really are. Right, I'm going to jump on my bike. Let's see if I can figure out where in the world these 5, whatever they were called, are. Hang on. I've only gone and done it, haven't I? Hey, I found it. Right, 5 manatees. And I'm not going to lie, I did cheat. I quickly poked my head through the door to see what a manatee was. I thought it was a statue of a person. It's actually a mammal. I think it's a mammal. And this bloody wind. Oh, man. Maybe if I try and shield that, I don't know if that makes any difference. But over there, that's your manatee. 5 of them. And don't really need to walk all the way over there just to show you that, but at least you've seen it. And look at that from here. That's not a pier, that's a railway line. that's got to be a railway that goes out to that tanker over there. Pier. What's on me? There you go. Look at that. 5 manatees. They look like sea lions. They're the same but different. But, and there's the view back the way that we've just come. And quite a few Thai families are here, just having their food, chilling out, relaxing, enjoying their peaceful afternoon. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump on. I'm going to go back all the way back to near enough where I started. Well, that's all about. What's that about? I'm going to do some exercise or something. Those selfies. No idea. Anyway, but yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back. There's a couple more beaches I want to go and explore, and then it's crab time. It's food time. Ready to prepare myself for tonight. And I said it in part 1 video. You know, when you come out here, particularly out here to Bang Chang, you know, it's not a vibrant, busy, bustling city like it is in Pattaya. So, you know, you do need to make the effort when you go into the bars to create your atmosphere, to create the fun. And, you know, when I went out, I had a fantastic night. I really did. Had a really, really good time. So, you know, you've just got to be a bit more inventive when you come out. And really, you know, you're the one in charge of the atmosphere. Don't expect it to come from the girls. And once you do get the atmosphere going, trust me, you'll have a great time. They all look like, I don't know, they're shops, or whether they're for people to live in, don't honestly know. Anyway, hello fella, you okay there? You got a bit of an itch of you? Right, well, don't you worry about me, I'll come in peace. Yep. Right, let's go and have another look at see what else we can find today. Alright guys, so back at the hotel, and look at the view. I love this view. I've got to be honest with you, it really is beautiful. And over there, wow. Anyway, so I rode back. Like I say, you've got to be on a motorbike. It's a really, really long road. You wouldn't be able to walk it. Well, you could walk it, but it would take you so long. It's probably well not worth doing. But I rode the way back and got back to where we started the video. And then I had a little wander around the city. I thought, well, let's just go and see what's about and just explore an area. It was quite weird, you know, there were some really, really nice buildings I stumbled across. And it was a mix because there were some really, really nice places. And then on the other side of the coin, there was some really derelict buildings as well. There was one there that actually reminded me, remember Soy Batman, the old Batman nightclub there? It kind of reminded me of a naked version of that, as in the walls were all missing. So yeah, that was quite weird. And then I went around the corner and found a temple and had a little wander around that, had a look at that. And then I headed back over to where was probably my most embarrassing food attempt ever, when I went to the crab restaurant. Gotta say, the crab restaurant, you know, beautiful, really, really nicely laid out, open air. There was a couple of little air conditioned areas, but mainly it was open air, sitting on the front there. And the menu was very, very comprehensive. And considering they specialise in crab, you know, as you could expect, there was a lot of seafood available to choose from. And I thought the prices were pretty good, to be honest with you. It wasn't expensive. It certainly wasn't going to break the bank. However, Where I did go wrong was this. I've always gone out to eat in seafood restaurants 99% of the time with my wife. Whenever it's come to eating crabs, I've always gone with my wife. I don't know how to open the crab. And so I said to the waiter, I said, look, I said, any chance like you can, help me and just tell me what to do? And he gave me a mallet. That's what he gave me, just give me a mallet. And I'm like, well, okay. So the moral of the story is, if you're going to go and eat crab, which I have to say the tiniest little bit that I managed to actually get out of the crab was really delicious, make sure you go with someone that knows what they're doing, because I clearly didn't have a clue and made myself look a complete tit in front of everybody. So I had the crab with a chili sauce. The sauce was beautiful. And I had some dam thai, which is, if you saw the other video I did when I came up to Bang Chang, I really like dam thai. Dam thai is a much more, in my opinion, pleasant version of som tam. They don't put the crab shell in it, and they don't put the fish sauce, so it's really, really quite nice. But anyway, so I had the meal. Again, not expensive, far more reasonable than what I would have probably paid had I been in the city centre. So I had that, and then I went out in the evening, and I met my friend Mad Jock Lou. He came up from town, and this is what I'm saying to you guys about, be a bit more adventurous when you come out here. Don't just sit yourself in your hotel in Pattaya. Get yourself out, because he came up on a Bolt taxi, cost him 300 baht on a taxi. Came up, we had a fantastic night. I couldn't get any videos, guys, I'm sorry. It was just a case of that, A, we were out and about having a laugh, and B, there's not really much to video. It's just a very long street, a very quiet street from the outside. It's very much similar to the old days of Soi 6. If you remember Soi 6, it's very similar to that in terms of what goes on behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. Out the front, it's just very dull and very dreary. It's very similar to Cambodia. When I last went to Cambodia, I went down the Sois there, and it was just like, wow, what am I doing? It's an empty road. But yet when you went inside the bars, man, it was different. So we had a great time. We had a really, really good time. It was just, you come up here, make your own entertainment, guys, and trust me, you won't be disappointed. So we had a really good time. And that's it now. I'm going to travel back. I'm going to head back to the city, ready for carrying on my journey as such. And that's it for this video. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like I say, if you want any question about Bang Chang, or you're not sure, drop a comment in Discord, or send me an email, whatever, or just ask around. Honestly, you will be pleasantly surprised when you come up here. There's some lovely hotels, some really nice, and like I say, this is my view, and that ain't too shabby, is it? Let's be honest, that's not too bad. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on our Instagram and our TikTok. It's going from strength to strength. There's thousands of members on there now, so please have a look at that. It's just short 15 to 30 second snippets of what's going on right here, right now in the city. Have a look on Discord. It's totally free of charge. Over 16,000 members in there now. It's a really, really good Discord. It's really good. And remember, if you do come on, you're going to go to the access the rooms. Just click a number 1, 2 or 3. Just click the button once. Don't double click it. Click it once, and then you'll have access to whatever rooms you want to see for whatever areas are available. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to our members area, buzzingpattaya.com. Have a look on there, guys. Your support is much appreciated, and it helps me do things like this and to bring different content to the channel. Okay, thanks very much for watching, guys, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.